Hi vinyl community, this is Randy. This is video number 4. This is going to be number 2 in a series. This is a series in which I'm going to review every single 7-inch record that I own. I don't own that many 7-inch records, so it's not going to be that hard. If I were someone like Earhead 6, I think, or gosh, I don't know. Some of these people have tons of singles. You couldn't possibly do this, but I don't have that many. Anyway, in part 1, I reviewed a bunch of 7-inch singles, 45s that I got in the mid-60s to early 70s when I was a kid. Those were all just pop songs, so those were like AM radio hits. There was really nothing special in there. There was no cream, you know. there was nothing, no animals, or it was all just pop songs, you know. So those were good. So then, after 12 or 13, I started listening to albums more. Through high school. Then when I was in college, late high school and college, started listening to more of the, I guess it was called New Wave. So the independent record store opened up and I started buying some singles. So anyway, I'm just going to show some singles now that I got during the college years, which would be something like 78 to 83. Took me a while. I was on the 5-year plan. Thumboy 3. This was a good band out of England. I think they were 3 members of the Specials who left the Specials and formed their own band. I think this must have been a British record. It has the small hole in the middle. It's on Chrysalis Records. Negative Approach. I discussed this one in my very first video, the Vinyl Tag. This is a hardcore band. I thought they were from Ohio, but maybe they're from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. I got this when it came out. I'm trying to listen to it once or twice, but I haven't listened to it for a long time. The Undertones, Love Parade. Irish band, I believe. I think this might be from their 3rd or 4th album. House Martins, Happy Hour. I think this maybe came from a little bit later, maybe 1985 or 6. Another British band. The name of that label is, Go Discs. House Martins. The Clash, Groovy Times. I think this was a giveaway. Did it come in some album or Gates of the West? I'm not sure what album that came in, but I think that's where it came from. This is a David Bowie record. I got it at Record Bar for $2.99. This is it's called Crystal Japan. This is actually just a piece of paper that fits over it. I think this must have been a Japanese pressing. The song called Crystal Japan. I don't think that the label is anything. It's just an RCA label. Alabama Song is the other side of that. That was a Kurt Weill, Bertolt Brecht song. Culture Club, Church of the Poison Mind. Big 80s band, had several hits there. I think Church of the Poison Mind was a big hit for him. Nice looking label. Two-tone record. It's the Specials. Stereotype. He's just a stereotype. Backed with International Jet Set. I love that ska sound from the late 70s, early 80s. Madness. Bad Manners. Dance Craze was the movie. I have that soundtrack album somewhere. Public Image Limited. After John Lydon left the Sex Pistols, he formed Public Image Limited. This is the song. Public Image, you got what you wanted. Flipper. Getaway. San Francisco hardcore band from late 70s, early 80s. They had that mind-blowing album, Generic Flipper, the Yellow Album. This is the flip side of this song. The name of the song is Getaway. Evidently, this was a song about, I think, someone in San Francisco got busted for drugs or something like that, and they're singing about Getaway. The flip side is Old Lady You Swallowed a Fly. Holly and Joey. Joey Ramone and Holly from Holly and the Italians. I got you, babe. There's a flip side. On Version Records, One More Dance is the flip side. It's just Holly and the Italians alone. No Joey on that one. There's this cool XTC vinyl record, 7-inch record. I think everybody has this one. I think everybody who bought it saved it and kept it in great shape. It was a very cool cover. No thugs in our house. It has an insert in it, but I'm really not sure what it is that you're supposed to do with that insert. XTC, I was a huge XTC fan back in the 80s. I still like those records. Weathered Statues, TSOL, True Sounds of Liberty, True Sounds of Laughter. Interesting label. Alternative Tentacles on the other side. Subhumans, another hardcore band. I'm not really sure where this came from. I mean, I'm sure I got it back in the early 80s. I believe this was possibly a British band, but once again, one of those I probably listened to once or twice. Most of these 7-inch singles, after I listened to them once or twice, if I liked them, I transferred them to cassette. So didn't have to always be, putting on 7-inch singles, but yeah, some of them didn't get transferred. Hindu Love Gods. Gonna have a good time tonight. It's on IRS Records. Hindu Love Gods it was basically REM without Michael Stipe. So Mike Mills, Bill Berry, Peter Buck. Also Brian Cook, which I am not sure who he is. And Warren Zevon was on this. But Warren Zevon is not in this picture. So this was just a side project for them. Hindu Love Gods. I think just a early 80s alternative type record. Here's Nick and Dave singing the Everly Brothers. Great record. I'm pretty sure this came in the Rock Pile album. Remember that Rock Pile album with Nick and Dave? The Teacher Teacher, I believe, was the hit. But they really do the Everlys quite well. There they are. All right. Watermelon Man. I just don't know. I don't know. Don't know anything about this record. I'm sure I bought it. Probably listened to it. Same with this one. Screaming Blue Messiahs. From WEA Records. Don't know why I got that. The Mises. I believe this was a band from San Francisco. I think I saw them in a bar. Oh, there you go. I did see them in a bar in San Francisco. They signed it for me. They said, Randy, thanks for just being you. So that was good. The Mises. Saw them at a bar in San Francisco, probably 91 or 92. Green vinyl. Empty Records. Don't Let the Soap Run Out is the name of the song. Flip side is We're Freezing. Oh, it's also got Back in Your Life. I guess that must be the Jonathan Richman song. Back in Your Life. That was the first Jonathan Richman album I had. Stomach Mouth. Another European band. Not really sure why I bought that, but it is on blue vinyl. I think they were basically like a garage rock band. Crap. Kill for Cash. I think this was a British hardcore band. I think probably extremely political. Let's see. Here is the Dead Kennedys. Nazi punks. Nazi punks not welcome here. Can't show all of that one. Has the armband. This was the original that came out in 81 or 82. I know it's been repressed with the armband and everything a million times. New Order. Ceremony. This is like a gold embossed cover. New Order. Boy, they were popular when they first started, right after Ian Curtis died. Elvis Costello, You Little Fool. Stamping Ground is the flip side. That's a good cover, isn't it? You Little Fool. The Monkees. This is one I got in a garage sale somewhere, I think, when I was living in California. The Monkees. Daydream Believer. And Going Down. I think I mostly got it for that Going Down flip side. Cool song. Here's another Funboy 3 record. This is a picture disc. As I mentioned, they were the guys who had been in the specials and then left. It's a picture disc. Summertime. Doing the classic Summertime and Living Is Easy. There's actually, I've also got in this a flexi disc I got back a long time ago. This is Hazy Fantasy. In the Mix is the name of that song. More Kennedys. Holiday in Cambodia. Flip side, Police Trot. More Kennedys. Too drunk. Just too darn drunk. I always thought of this as an answer song. Remember that song by, it was popular when I was in college, by Hank Williams Jr., Why Don't We Get Drunk and Screw? I always thought this was the answer song to it. Jello Biafra saying, why don't we get drunk and screw? Because I'm too drunk. Another answer song I always thought was Captain and Tennille, Love Will Keep Us Together. Joy Division said, no, love will tear us apart. Ian Curtis, tragic. Like a comet through the sky. Kill the Poor, Dead Kennedys. I guess this is a new version of the song from the album Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. Nothing too special about that. It has a small hole in the middle. I wonder if this was a British import. It looks like it's on, I think it is on Cherry Red Records, I think, so it probably was a British import. Go figure. I bought a British import of the Kennedys. Alright. REM, Radio Free Europe. This was their first single. This is on Hibtone. Evidently there was a very small pressing of this on Hibtone, which I think it didn't have the address. This one does have the address. Box 8436 in Atlanta, Georgia. Very early REM, before they even got signed to IRS, I think. The Deadbeats, Kill the Hippies. This is another one. I don't really know why I got it, but it is on. Maybe that's why I got it, because of the cool gold vinyl. I think it's Danger House Records. The Deadbeats is the name of the band. Kill the Hippies is the song. I don't know why I got that. But I have it now. Here's an awesome song. Bruce Lose from Flipper. What's Your Name is the A side, but the flip side's Waking to Sleep. Really good. Flipper. Well, it's not actually a Flipper song. This is a Bruce Lose song. There it is. Okay. U2, New Year's Day. This was a 2-record set, 7-inch single with Treasure, Whatever Happened. Let's see, live versions of Fire, I Threw a Brick Through a Window, and A Day Without Me. Here is just a fantastic album cover. Echo and the Bunnymen, Back of Love. Sorry, album cover. This was a 12-inch single too. The Back of Love. I did not get the 12-inch single. I wish I had, just for the cover. I had this album by Echo and the Bunnymen. It was from Heaven Up Here, maybe. Porcupine, perhaps. Great cover. Echo. Bush Tetras. I think they were a New York band. 4 girls, I think. 4 women. 99 McDougal Street. Bush Tetras. The Clash. I did not buy the Combat Rock album. I got several of the singles though. So, this is Should I Stay or Should I Go? Oh well. Oh, this was yeah. Should I Stay or Should I Go was not on Combat Rock anyway. But I did not get Combat Rock. I guess I got this in addition to Should I Stay or Should I Go? What was that on? The 2 record set. Not Sandinista, but the one before that, London Calling. Here we are. Rock the Casbah. B-side is Longtime Jerk. Custom label there. Here's a good one. Black Flag, Louie Louie. Who needs love when you got a gun? Yeah. It was before Henry came along. Des Cadena. Singing here. Posh Boy. I like that one. Devo, Working in a Coal Mine. I think this came with an album. Maybe it came in Duty Now for the Future. Anybody remember? ABC, Poison Arrow. Their first album was so great. The Look of Love. This is just a single from that. I don't know why I got it, because I got the album. ABC, I had to break that out. What a really good pop album. Style Council. And there he is. Wearing the raincoat. The man, Paul Weller. Yeah. Style Council indeed. The song, by the way, let's see. This is Party Chambers. And Speak Like a Child. Okay. The Stemmies. I think this was a band that I saw in San Francisco. I believe so. This is on blue vinyl. Chester is the name of the song. I think this is the same situation. Captain Crunch. This is on Short Hair Records from Santa Cruz, California. So I think I just saw this band in a bar. Nick Hayward. Out on the Weekend. Kind of like that ABC album. The first Haircut 100 album. Pelican West. Just so wonderful. Just pure pop pleasure. So there was a Nick Hayward single that he released afterwards. This is a really good song. Yeah, Over the Weekend. Here's a flexi disc. Oh, this came from Guitar Player magazine. Steve Morse Band. I saw Steve Morse Band with a couple other guitar players at the Edge in Palo Alto. I mean, it was just like a guitar fiesta. Steve Morse, some guy from Texas who, a Texas blues guitar slinger, and somebody else. That crowd. I think it was probably, that crowd was probably 200 males, every one of them with a guitar at home. It was a good show. Steve Morse. Been playing for Deep Purple for, 20 years now. Here's a 2-record set from the Inflatable Boy Clams. I think they were a New York area band from late 70s, early 80s. Skeletons. The name of the song. Skeletons, and next song is Skeletons backwards. Moran, I'm sorry, Blaze Town. Okay. Anti-Scene. Band from North Carolina. Destructo Rock. I think they used to destroy a lot of equipment and stuff when they played, or Destructo Rock was that was their thing. I think. Can you see the letters that are embossed? New Order. Yeah, the name of the band is actually embossed right there. You really can't even see it though. This is another one I bought just for the cover because the cover is just so great. Yeah. It is New Order. Yeah, Temptation. Hurt is on the other side. It's a great cover. Not sure how that comes across on there. Queen and David Bowie. Under Pressure. Iggy. Run Like a Villain. I saw him on this tour. I think this was the Zombie Birdhouse tour. More Clash. Know Your Rights. I think this came with a sticker inside it, but I don't have it anymore. I stuck it somewhere. Elvis Costello and the Attractions live at Hollywood High. This came in the Armed Forces album. Richard Lloyd doing a couple of Rolling Stones songs here. Get Off My Cloud and Connection. Richard Lloyd, the guitarist for the second guitarist, the other guitarist for television besides Tom Verlaine. Richard Lloyd made one of my all-time favorite albums, Alchemy. Wonderful record. About 77, 78, I still listen to it frequently. Alchemy, Richard Lloyd. This song is not on there. Debbie Harry, Backfired. I'm not really sure where that came from. I think this Cuckoo was, I think maybe she left Blondie and did a solo album, perhaps. More Fun Boy 3, this time with Bananarama. It Ain't What You Do, It's the Way That You Do It. Side 2 is the Fun-Rama thing. There's the Fun Boys. I don't think there's anything bigger about that label. Crass. This is a British band that I really don't know how I ended up with this. This was just like, it seems to me like it was just extremely political. The Wooden Tops. I'm not really sure how I came up with that, but that is a 2-record set. It's kind of cool on the inside. X. White Girl. Remember that band, X, from L.A.? I think they might be playing again now. You can see them. Billy Zoom, John Doe, DJ Bonebreak, Exene. Right there. White Girl, name of that song. Flip side, your phone's off the hook, but you're not. Wasn't that in the movie Decline of Western Civilization? I think maybe they sang that in there. Another Fear record. Or maybe this is the only Fear record I've had. Beat Christmas. I Can't Show the Other Side. It was Fear, guys. So that's it. That's part 2. Part 3 is going to be the records that I've gotten really in the 21st century. So stay tuned for that one. I hope you'll enjoy that. And that's it. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.